So one of the first and most important things that you should be establishing in production anyways, and that should carry through into post-production, is sort of the creative hierarchy. This is more important with more people involved, let's say writers and directors. When you do have a few people invested in the creative vision of the show, you definitely want to make sure who ultimately has the final say. Most commonly, that would be the writer or showrunner, but if you are the writer and director, that should be you. It just makes sure that that gets established first, because if there's more than one creative authority on your project, you will end up discussing certain directions and you might not always agree, so there should always be one person to make the final say.
So a good example of that is like when I do the music videos, as the director, I get final say over, the editor. The only person I really don't get final say over is the band. So essentially, it's their image. They get the final say on that. So as you were saying, Ryan, like on a bigger production, that hierarchy, the person that gets final say could be who?
Yeah, normally the showrunner, who is an executive producer. They are more commonly the creator or head writer of a show, but that's not necessarily always the case. Mm-hmm. You may have a very talented writer who just wants to focus on writing and leave the other creative decisions to someone else. So a showrunner by trade does not have to be a writer. They can come from all sort of departments, throughout the industry. They have ultimately the final say on any sort of disagreements or decisions to make.
Okay, so yeah, there has to be a final judge at the end of the day.
Yeah.